What's going on, guys? So just a quick intro to today's video. So today's video is basically going to be a run through of 1200 calories, and I'll break it down at the end. I'm just going to run through each meal, and I thought this would help a lot of people out. A lot of people are on lower calories, and it's easy for a guy to say that we can lose weight on X amount of calories, but there's some people that, especially during this time of lockdown, people are more sedentary, that they're going to need to know some ideas of how to stay full, and most time people are eating the wrong things, so that leads them to feel super hungry, and cravings are just astronomically high because their hunger is still there, and it's always there, it seems, because their calories are so low. So this is just going to be a wee video to kind of help those on a wee bit lower calories figure out how to actually eat so that they can actually be full at many parts of the day, so they're never going super hungry, and that's when cravings start to kind of kick in, etc. So hope this helps, guys, and I'll see you in the next part of the video, guys. Bye bye.
Spring to a guy that won't talk back. Her faith is dying, the tears, a sign she's going off track. Pray to a guy that won't talk back. Down on the knees and pray to a guy that won't talk back.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to this part of today's vlog. So today's vlog is going to centre around a 1200 calorie day, basically because I have a lot of female clients on lower calories and they're quite unsure of actually how to structure their day. So this is how I would do it, and I hope you take a bit of benefit away from this. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the video, and we'll get started with some yogurt. Whose birthday is it? Birthday boy, birthday boy, birthday boy. I'm gonna upload last week's vlog, so this will be the second of the vlogs. Quarantine, call it quarantine, something like that. And then we'll get on to some egg in a cup.
Dick. Was a wee bit. Quite hard, I think.
So this next meal is basically something that I adapted from something when I was a kid. I usually use it when I'm running out of calories because it's not a lot of calories, but you get a lot of volume, a lot of protein in it, and it's tasty. So you've ever had egg in a cup? You're from Scotland. I don't know if it's a Scottish thing, but you'll know what I mean. Basically, in essence, egg in a cup with egg whites and whole eggs, butter, salt, pepper mixed up. Obviously we are only on 1200 calories, so we're going to have half a bagel with this, but it's still a decent amount of food before lunch, and then we'll save that other half of the bagel for later on.
Daddy believed that the needle was a highway, so she powders and goes, she just looking for the right shape. It's hard to feel friction underwater, she's breaking up, tearing at the border. Too deep to save herself, she takes a pill, it seems to help. Close her eyes and picture standing at the altar.
Summer salad.
She's praying to a God that won't talk back. Her faith is dying, the tears are sign she's going off track. Praying to a God that won't talk back. Down on the knees and praying to a God that won't talk back. Hey. I won't believe that the devil had a dress on.
Hello, so I have finished my full day of eating. I thought it would be a good idea to put my MyFitnessPal, and as I run through it, I will put all the macros and stuff on that, and I put my screen recording of exactly what I'm going through just now, and we can take a wee look back at my 1200 calorie day and basically have a breakdown of everything, and you can kind of see the structure of it there, because based on the last video that I done, it wasn't mega structured because I hadn't actually planned it out, but this one I planned it out a bit more, because if you're on lower calories you kind of have to do that. So hopefully this should help a lot of my female clients out, and anyone that's watching that's female and on kind of lower calories, 1200 calories. You can eat a lot of food, as you're about to see, but you do need to be quite clever about it. So we're going to start. Okay, so we'll start with, this morning I started with about 70 grams of blueberries, 72.5 it says, just basically that's the amount that was left, and some yogurt. Sometimes I'll have jam or honey or something with that, but obviously on low calories I was trying to get as much bang for my buck as possible. So that was kind of earlier morning. Then I actually had a white Monster in between that for some caffeine that was 0 calories, so I've not actually put that in. Then I had from between 10 and 1, you'll have seen the egg. It's kind of like an egg in a cup with salted butter and 2 normal eggs, 3 large egg whites, and half a bagel. So that was a decent portion, so that filled me up. Obviously everything in this is quite high protein. Then later on I had a tuna salad, again high volume, so this was only 234 calories, but I'll put the stuff up on the screen somewhere of actually what it looked like, and you can see that it's actually a fair amount of food. So this is a bit of advice I would have for someone who is struggling with the lower calorie intake, is focus more on your food volume. Obviously still stay within your calories, but focus more on your food volume so that you're able to actually feel full, feel satiated, obviously have a higher protein diet. So everything that I've eaten here, yogurt high in protein, eggs high in protein, tuna high in protein, everything else filters down from there. Then for dinner I basically had peas, wafer thin chorizo, 6 Italian sausages, and Nando's Pyrenees. So it just makes it a wee bit more palatable. It's definitely worth, it's only 20 grams, but it's definitely worth the 63 calories in order to make it a lot nicer. And finishing off, I've not actually eaten this yet, but with the Sylvester. So these sorts of things are things that are kind of diet saves, because I usually get quite a sweet tooth at certain times of the day, and usually at night time after my evening meal I want to nibble on something. I'm not necessarily hungry, but it's just some sort of craving that I want to subside. So a Sylvester does that for me. Less than 100 calories, I would try and find things like that. It could be any ice lolly, chocolate mousse instead of a chocolate bar, that sort of stuff is what I would recommend to people. And take a note to when you do get cravings and try and adjust it around that. So that was my day. Obviously I've not shown any water and stuff, obviously I'm having water throughout the day as well, but that is the breakdown of the day. It was actually 1225 calories, but as you'll have seen earlier on in the vlog, I did do a workout as well, so let me off. But the full breakdown of that was 110 grams of protein and 1225 for the calories. So I hope that helps a few of you out, and I'll see you in the next clip, guys.
It gets hard to feel friction underwater. She's breaking up, tearing at the border. Too deep to save herself, she takes a pill that seems to help. Close her eyes and picture